How's it going, everybody? I wanted to create a video and talk about the comedian Matt Rife, who has been unexpectedly all over the news lately for different things and not for comedy necessarily. For one, he has ownership over the Warrens Museum of Occults, which contains many haunted items, including the real Annabelle doll. So, what possessed him, pun intended, to do that? Hopefully, we'll find out. But the other reason he's in the news is for this new elf ad. It's so strange. So, let's go ahead and play it, and hopefully, you guys will comment what you think.
Hey girl, has overpriced beauty hurt your wallet?
Elf that!
Alfino and Schmarns have gone to Elf Court for millions of clients, helping them to access beauty products they deserve at prices that won't injure their livelihoods.
Just ask the elfin people.
I know a thing or two about red flags. In pricey makeup, you deserve better.
I mean, I don't know who this person is that he's in this ad with, and I'm just not a fan of the Gap. And look at the contouring on that woman. I think the styling is very unique. That wig is just over the top, and the outfit, it's a suit, so maybe a power suit. You may know who this person is. Let me know if you know.
I know a thing or two about red flags. In pricey makeup, you deserve better than that.
You may be entitled to benefit.
And no one can ever get away from the reflection in the eyes on the ring light if you're wearing glasses. See, I thought I just couldn't do it, but I guess even professionals can't, because look at.
You deserve better than that.
You may be entitled to benefits.
Let's get you those eyes, lips, funds.
Find out what your case and face are really worth.
Does she have a mascara splotch on her eyelid? I'm just nitpicking here, guys.
Face are really worth.
Call us at 1-855-COLD-HARD-LASH.
That's 1-855-265-34.
273-2274.
How people gonna remember that?
Well, here's a number you can remember. $9.
Alfino and Schmarns, affordable beauty attorneys. Well, win the Elfin case for your eyes, lips, and face. Call 1-855-265-3427.
What marketing PR company is responsible for this storyboard, casting? For one, why are we not using women in makeup ads? I get it, men wear makeup too. I think Matt is clearly wearing concealer here. I think I read somewhere that he's admitted that he does use concealer. No problem with that. However, I'm not sure how the audience has shifted when it comes to makeup. Like, maybe that's controversial, but I don't think it is. Like, Matt is clearly not even the most straight arrow or PC guy. If you know anything about him and his comedy, and we're going to read some of the comments and see what people are really thinking about this new commercial.
7373274.
Call me.
Let's watch that one more time.
Hey girl, has overpriced beauty hurt your wallet?
Elf that!
Alfino and Schmarns have gone to Elf Court for millions of clients, helping them to access beauty products they deserve at prices that won't injure their livelihoods.
Just ask the elfin people.
I know a thing or two about red flags. In pricey makeup, you deserve better than that.
You may be entitled to benefits.
Let's get
The corn and cringe is just on another level.
you those eyes, lips, funds.
Find out what your case and face are really worth.
Call us at 1-855-COLD-HARD-LASH.
That's 1-855-265-34.
273-2274.
How people gonna remember that?
Well, here's a number you can remember. $9.
Alfino and Schmarns, affordable beauty attorneys. Well, when the elfin hits for your eyes look so amazed. Call 1-855-265-317-373-2274.
Call me.
I mean, let's read the comments. Ew, Elf hired Matt Rife. Did they think we forgot how awful he is? So Rife was the only one y'all could get. Elf totally has a budget for better people. There's no reason to have Rife here. He doesn't like women. He sure shouldn't be in an ad targeted for women. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, who purchases makeup more? I would think it's women, you know, I'm sure it's at least 85%. Look, Heidi and Closet could have sold this all on their own. Don't need Rife. Thank you for comments letting me know this guy's problematic. And thank God I'm offline now that I didn't even know who he was. Quick question, why? My low buy is becoming a no buy. Thanks, Elf, for hiring Matt Rife and making it so easy. The guy who makes fun of DV victims and children, time to boycott. So do you guys think that this is an ad meant to strike a nerve with people? I mean, I just feel like sadly that's where attention seems to be. And it's insane that it's even went up all the way to the commercial level, to the corporate level of the shock factor. Again, the storyboard seems very like 1980s sitcom. Definitely gender blurring with the Sue, and I don't believe that was a woman with him. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. So it's just really crazy. Like, why was he chosen to do this ad? So what do you guys think about this? You know, the other reason Matt has been in the news is because he just purchased the Annabelle doll. But that seems to be not as prevalent in the news due to this ad just coming out. Oh, takes on beauty crimes with Heidi in Closet. Okay, so I guess Heidi in Closet is this other person with him. I didn't know who that was. But here he goes. Matt Rife is a new Annabelle doll's guardian. These are the terrifying reasons he might regret it. You know, this doll, I am so scared to even watch videos about this doll. You know, I did watch a video with these two girls and they were in there for a good hour. They spent a good hour inside of the occult museum. And they even use like they're like transmitters that pick up voices. Oh my God, it was crazy. I would never have the balls to do that. So, and you know, it's really weird that Annabelle's doll handler, Dan Rivera, just passed away while this doll has been on tour, while he was in charge of bringing the doll around the United States, and which is really frowned upon, is what they're saying, that the Warrens wouldn't have really advised on that, to take the doll out on tour, you know, to meet all these new people. And I still don't know if they've even said why or how Dan Rivera passed away. And I'm waiting for that, his cause of death. He was only 54 years old. And so when Matt Rife made that announcement that he was taking over guardianship of the occult museum, it just came out of left field. I mean, he's a comedian. I never really watched his shows or episodes or his comedy shows. I did look him up when I was going to talk about him today, and I found this video on Facebook, and he's basically chastising a 14-year-old kid at his show, which, you know, yeah, it was a little bit out of pocket, but the kid's mother was in the audience. The kid's mother did give him permission to be there. I mean, there is PG-13 for a reason, right? If you're 13 and up, and like that's like a movie rating, but I feel like it kind of applies here. He did say some things that were like a little bit over the top, but all in all, I think it was in, just harmless fun. And again, I feel like that is the parents' position to decide that. And I did watch the video. If you play it, here's the kid right here. He does look uncomfortable, but again, he is 14 years old. He does say he just got out of middle school, is getting ready to be a freshman. And that's kind of an awkward stage, right? So, and Matt was just put him on the spot for literally 15 minutes. This whole bit is him talking to the kid for 15 minutes and saying some really, really kind of crazy things, like telling him, things about sex and stuff like that, which to me, and if you watch this video, the mom's face, I feel like she doesn't look very happy, like midway through, but she probably felt like, what are you going to do? Are you going to walk out? Are you going to and what she does say in the video is that her son was there because he was one of his biggest fans. So, I mean, the kid is familiar with this guy. I don't know if you guys want to look that up, but it's on Facebook. It's titled Scarred for Life. And I think he was looking to scar him. But again, it wasn't too bad. It did kind of cross the line. But again, the kid's parent was sitting right next to him. So I'm not going to really fault him for that. I just did a quick Google search to see how his comedy is, because I honestly haven't listened or watched him. But from what these comments say on his commercial, he's known for joking about domestic violence. So that's why it's just like so weird that Elf would choose
Hey girl.
him as a spokesperson, and then him just coming off of the heels of taking over the Annabelle doll. This is the movie Annabelle doll, which is super creepy looking. It says right here, other celebrities are getting involved with a psychic eerily warning Matt because of all the hype surrounding the Annabelle doll, from naming her to interacting with her and now putting her on display. People are unintentionally breathing life into something that should never be awakened. So yeah, who knows? What do you guys think? Let me know. Also, if you are interested in seeing some of my favorite products and you want to help support the channel, all you got to do is use my QR code and you can check out what my favorite products are on Amazon. And you see something you like, I have products like what I'm using as far as my camera equipment, my vlogging equipment, and some of my favorite beauty products. There's no e.l.f. on there. Coincidentally, I don't have any e.l.f. products on there, but there are other makeup products on there as well as camera equipment. So I hope you guys like this new video, and I'll see you on the next one.